This right here is the Hobbit Dome. It's an Airbnb in Eugene, Oregon. From the side of the road, it looks like a big whoopee cushion, but inside hides a world of fantasy and wonder. Hobbits are said to be about 3.5 feet tall. That's even shorter than Danny DeVito. And I'm 4'27", so my first question is, would I even be able to fit in this thing? As it turns out, the dome's actually 12 feet tall, so even Shaquille O'Neal could stay here. Anyways, I spent 24 hours living like a hobbit so I could show you this portal to Middle-earth.
So full disclaimer, I've actually never seen Lord of the Rings. I know, get it out, just boo. Fortunately, there is a book inside the dome called the Unofficial Hobbit Handbook, so I gave that a quick little read, so I know a thing or two. But yeah, this place would probably be cooler if you were an actual Game of Thrones fan. I'm just joking, I know it's from Harry Potter.
Now that I've pissed off 3 fandoms in the first minute of the video, let's learn more about this Hobbit house, starting off by meeting the couple responsible for it. So this Burger King looking fella is named Noli, and he and his girl Madeline are the owners. They started off with an empty concrete dome and transformed this place into every nerd's dream.
Architecture and unique buildings have been in my family for decades now.
Noli actually grew up in a castle that his father and their whole family built.
Wait, what?
This dude just looks like he grew up in a castle. I'm not even surprised. He was probably raised by wizards in the Scottish Highlands and trained his entire life to slay a dragon. What a Chad.
But literature is definitely something that's intertwined in my family quite a bit. My mom being a librarian and everything.
Hold up, and this girl's mom is a librarian? She must be so proud. I mean, first her daughter goes off and starts dating this castle child, which is something straight out of a storybook, and then she builds an Airbnb based on a novel. Let's freaking go.
So are you, like, personally huge fans of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings and stuff? Woo! Yeah!
Great enthusiasm, Noli. I can't relate. But what I can relate to is building unique living spaces, and I knew that this place did not look easy to build. So next, I asked how they managed to build a giant concrete dome in Oregon wine country.
Yeah, it's a really interesting process. Basically, a balloon that gets blown up and pressurized with air, and then they spray foam and concrete on the inside.
And it's true. I watched a video detailing the construction of one of these, and they literally just blow up a big balloon and cover it in concrete. And then the owners left the place to just me and the wild turkeys, so let's take an official tour of this place.
So when you first walk into the dome, the first room that you'll experience is the living room, which is great for activities such as living. There's this very nice green couch on which you can partake in your typical Hobbit mischief, like drinking coffee and holding whatever the heck this is. And next to it, we have this nice little chair on which you can admire the pine cones. So these round windows really don't let in a ton of light, just enough to kind of see what you're doing and peer into the outer world. But I actually like the fact that it's not too well lit in here. That just doesn't fit the aesthetic for a Hobbit house. These hairy little dudes like live underground and stuff. Okay, so right across from the couch, you'll see what is actually my favorite piece in this entire house, and it's this little desk with a lamp and book. It's just, it feels like something straight out of Lord of the Rings, not that I'd know. Also on the desk, you'll see this nice little guest book where people have written all kinds of cool things about their stay. So you can sit at this desk and read through other people's accounts of their stays, including mine. I wrote a nice little transcript on there. It's a good one, you'll want to check it out. It's not that good. The Unofficial Harry Potter cookbook. Does Harry Potter do the cooking in Middle-earth or something? Ooh, this does look pretty good though. I mean, I would not mind having Harry Potter cook me up 4 classically British pies. Hi, welcome to the Hobbit cooking channel. Today we're gonna be cooking our second breakfast in the kitchen. I learned that from the book. It says they eat 2 breakfasts, silly little critters. First thing you're gonna do is go grab the oats off the shelf because apparently hobbits love their oats. Next, you're gonna pour yourself a fat bowl of those oats, just like Daddy likes it. Next, you're gonna go to this lovely coffee maker at the back of the kitchen and brew yourself up a cup of joe. Once the coffee's ready, take it and pour it on your oats. And there we have our second breakfast. So yeah, the kitchen is lit. It'll have everything you need. It has a sink that works well. It has a coffee maker. It has a fridge and an oven and a stove top, and it's a kitchen, all right? Also, oh my gosh, I think I just found the ring. Does this mean that I'm the Lord now? I literally have no, oh, well, that's odd. Wait. Okay, that's actually pretty cool.
Almost as cool as this Hobbit sword. In the hallway outside the kitchen, there's a lot to take in. There's some pictures of dudes who look like they shop at Whole Foods, and a map of what I'm presuming to be the backyard. There's also your free bottle of silly goose juice.
So it's only 9 a.m., but I'm gonna sit out here and drink this wine because I'm bad to the bone. So this is a local wine from Iris Vineyards, and this is called the Pinot Gris.
That is not at all how you pronounce it. I am so uncultured.
All right, let's pop this bad boy open. I don't even know if you're supposed to use a cork for wait, oh, there we go. Hey, there wasn't even a cork in this thing. It's just like a metal top, and I just stuck this through it for nothing. Gluggity glug glug glug. Tastes like grapes and alcohol. All right, next up we have the bathroom, which I found to be quite charming. It has a nice little walk-in shower with a shower head that points straight down. I don't know, those seem to be trending right now. I was really stoked to find out that these Airbnb hosts know how to wrap their toilet paper. I do have one slight concern about the bathroom. There is this little thing behind me that says, beware of the Hobbit, and it's oddly placed right behind the toilet, which leads me to think that the Hobbit might like jump up the toilet and grab my booty hole like they do. Yeah, that's just like a minor complaint. Like overall, this is a good bathroom, so I'm not too worried about that. I always hate messing up the bed, you know? All right, so this is the bedroom. It lives up to its name pretty well. It is a bed in a room, and yeah, you can sleep here. There's also this cool little alarm clock in the corner, which I thought was cool because it's kind of an ancient relic now, because most people just use their phones. And of course, there's the book that is the reason this place even exists in the first place. So, wow, so much history in this thing. I'm also a huge fan of the windows in here. It kind of feels like you're in a scuba tank or something. It was raining last night and it felt so cool. I can't even describe it. You just have to stay here, but it was like, Another great thing about this stay is in the forest right behind it. You have this cool little trail, so you can go do stuff like mountain biking or hiking or mountain unicycling, so be sure to bring your unicycle. I kinda ate it, but the spirit was there. Look at that. Rip black jeans. I'm gonna be a content creator yet. And that wraps up the tour. Thank you guys so much for joining me today in Middle Earth. For someone who doesn't know a thing about The Lord of the Rings, I had an amazing time here. So yeah, next time you find yourself in the Willamette Valley of Oregon, you should totally book this place for yourself and stay here. It's great for anyone. I put the Airbnb link for booking this place down in the doobly-doo below the video, so go click on there. I also put a link to the Hobbit Dome's Instagram and to my Instagram. I do Instagram, if you didn't know that. I mean, I'm assuming most of you are here, but I don't know. Maybe this video will go dummy hard and people will be like, oh, you do Instagram too? But yeah, thanks for coming along. Be sure to add me as a friend on YouTube or whatever the kids are doing these days. All right, it's time to go back to regular Earth now, but hope you like this place. Bye. Okay, so Noli sent me a picture of the castle he grew up in, and it actually looks really cool. Be sure to like this video, because if it does well, I'll drive back out to Oregon and do a tour of the castle. So, yeah.